Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're taking a look at an awesome website made by a guild, Naxxus, I believe it's called. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. But it's basically a site to try and help people that are stuck on certain stages in anything in the game, including Misty Valley, which is really nice. So let's get into it. Okay, so essentially what this website is aiming to do is have a bigger database of stuff like this. So when you go into a stage that you're at and you hit winning formations, you go to this and you can see some winning formations. Now what they're doing is getting a database of that, but a larger database, which I really do like. So for instance here, we can go in, we can check some your friends' winning formations and stuff like that. We can go here, check other people's, yada, 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 all that sort of stuff. But the thing I really do like about this one is that they basically just put it in a website and you can go in and enter your winning formations so we can get a larger database. Now, I did speak to the guys working on it, and what they plan to do is eventually add like optimizations of like things like, you know, player level. So you can look at it and go, okay, that's my player level. Let's see what people around my level are using, getting away with it. The other thing that this website does do is make you really sad about your progress. When you look at the level of some people clearing this stuff. But like I said, it does have campaign tower, all the faction towers, and then also Misty Valley. So Misty Valley, kind of like one of those ones on some of those annoying stages where it's like there's annoying 3-star requirements where it's like kill 2 front row enemies first and then it's a Mezoth and an Orthros or something like that. Like, I feel like that's where you could get some use out of it for the Misty Valley. But besides that, like campaign tower, all the general stuff, just a really nice website. And if you do want to come over and enter some data, like you can just go here and for instance, let's go to the stage I'm at. The Discord is linked in the top right corner as well. But if we go to campaign here and we go 27-60, which I'm on my free to play account, still trying to Lucretia Cheese stuff, 27-60. is the one that'll load, and here we go. So as you can see, it comes up with everyone's results who's entered the results in. Really nice, and I think this is going to be really nice as well in those later chapters when people start using the multi-teams. Like the general one in game is really nice as well for that, but this, I just really like that you can get a broader range of player levels and stuff like that. So if like I'm level 280 and I'm looking at a guy with level 245 doing this stuff, surely that team should be able to work for me. Obviously, I may not have the heroes built properly, but you can still get a good idea of the sort of team formations. And that's what I like about this, is that you can see people, and if they do bring in that feature to be able to optimize by level, you can sort of see like, okay, this guy's 30 levels below me. What's his strategy? Can I copy it? So what I want to show you basically is where I'm at here. So this stage, I'm the guy trying to Lucretia Cheese the world because, you know, Lucretia Cheese is life. However, ain't working too well for me. So we need to do something else. And what we can do is we can come over here and have a look. And like I said, I just want to draw your attention to the fact that this guy's doing it at level 244. And I am sitting over here at, let's have a look, 282. So, you know, they've got me. They've got me. But basically, it's really nice. Now, keep in mind that over time, they do nerfs to chapters, so you can always just take a look at the levels of the enemies and see where it was at. But basically, the chapters only get easier, so if the teams worked when it was harder, it should be fine past that. But this guy's obviously using the 30 signature item, Cyrus Carry. And like the thing that you can notice when you look into this a bit closer is you go, this guy, okay, in that P5, which is back mid, he's got the Athalia. This one here has the Nara. This one here has an Iron. This one here has an Athalia. This one here has the Iron, Nara. You get the gist of what I'm saying. Nara again, Nara again. So obviously in this stage, that Mahira is the big threat, and the basic strategy for everyone is to shut the Mahira down. Now, the other thing you notice is that Stitchy is like the man for this, and also Pharrell is appearing a lot, and then Wilders as well. But Stitchy is definitely like the key unit that you see across most of the teams until you get down to someone using an Irons comp. So basically what I wanted to look at here is, because I do have an Irons built, maybe I can actually make this team work. He did it at 245 with this team. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over here, get out of this, try again. So I'm just going to mimic this guy's team. Now, obviously, my Rowan is a little bit more squishy than that. I do have the Lucius. I don't even know if my Lucius has gear. It's pretty bad gear. We can do a gear swap in a sec to see if it'll work. So then we do have the irons there. He put the Nara. I'm tempted to do Iron, but I won't. And then we had a Tassie, which my Tassie is not built. So this is where we could swap something up. And then he does have the Nara as well, which perfectly my Nara is at elite. So this, keeping in mind, I'm 40 levels above this guy. So I'll do a gear tune if this doesn't work and we'll play around with it again. But really nice. Like I'm looking at this going, okay, I'm not quite at his scale maybe with like my Rowan's Ascension, my Tassie's Ascension. But you know, my irons is 30 signature item. I'm in a pretty decent spot compared to it. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Obviously we fail because of gear. I'll reshuffle some gear and we'll be back. Okay, so I've updated my gear. Now, one thing that would be fantastic if they did have the option for in this, which, you know, I can ask them if it's an idea. It'd be a bit more difficult for entering data, but to see artifacts as well, because I feel like if they had artifacts in this site, it'd be absolutely amazing. No pressure on them whatsoever. Just something that I was thinking as I was going along. I was like, I wonder what artifacts these people are actually using. So let's go ahead and throw this in, see if it works. My Lucius, my Rowan didn't actually have gear before, so I think the Rowan's going to be my weak spot and that Tassie. Now, a lot of other teams were using the Pharrell, so I slapped some gear on the Pharrell and we can try him if we need to. So let's go ahead and throw this. I'm still tempted to throw in the Albedo into something like this as well, just because Albedo is life. But as you can see, that Tassie's going to get a sleep here, which may get irons to the point where he can actually go ahead and do that. And as you can see, really, really nice. Using the two elites actually got it done. Okay, so like I said, you can scroll through, find someone that's using a similar carry to you. I honestly feel like if you're using a Daemon carry, it's going to be the easiest because like I said, there's so many people using the Daemon. And like I said, like I'm having fun on this account trying to loot creature cheese and experiment with things. And like you get stuck on a stage and like you just literally come through here and then you go, okay, let's do that. And you can see like, you can even see, look at the damage and look at the healing. It's like the bars are in like the exact same positions. It's ridiculous that the bars, like even like, you know, the Tassie's a little bit higher there. And then obviously like the healing charts look pretty similar. Rowan didn't do as much for me, a bit lazy, but you know, you get the gist. I'm actually really happy with that. I'm actually probably going to stick to doing this because I'm just going to follow the guy that did the irons carry at level 245 and stop being a scrub, and then I'll probably progress through another 2 chapters and we'll be caught up. But really nice feature. So the other thing I wanted to look at while we're here is I'll jump back over here. We'll close that one. Let's go over to Tower. So I'll jump over on my main account and show you where I'm at in King's Tower. See if we can actually get through that. So on my main account, King's Tower, we're on 530. So select the floor. Let's scroll all the way down to 530. Where is it? If we can get there. Oh, rip. No. Okay, 28. 29. Does have the little clickers as well. Okay, 30. So 530. This is going to be embarrassing to see what levels people are at. And as you can see, Ooh, I like it. I like the chicken. Oh, he's doing the Thorin cheese on this one. I don't do Thorin cheese. It's not my style. But as you can see, a lot of people are using the Stitchy still. So this one really looks like Thorin cheese is a big thing at this stage. So let's take a look at some people's levels. So this guy was using the Stitchy carry at 357. Wow, I think he's putting me to shame. What am I at? 361. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with my tower progression on this account. My campaign's nowhere near that, so I didn't even show you guys my campaign on the main account. And as you can see, 365, doing the Thorin cheese. Now, what I could easily do here is mercenary a Thorin, and probably try and do that because I do have the Euron and stuff like that. Maybe I should really just build a Thorin. I'm personally not a big fan of Thorin cheese. I just don't enjoy it as much. Let's see what this guy's got. Another Stitchy carry. As you can see, he's a bit lower level. And it just becomes Daemon with the Rowan and then support, and the Brutus once again coming into play. Olna can work too. So that looks like the strategy. Unfortunately, there's not going to be something here with the main carry that I need. My Daemon might be able to do it. So we can try and put something like this together. So let's try and put something like this together over here. Because I believe I have the, do I have the Pharrell? I do have a Pharrell built, not that great. As you can see, mine isn't heavily invested yet. My Stitchy isn't that well built yet either. Not quite at the 30 signature item. So, you know, need them resources. What else are we going to go with? We're going to go with the Tassie up the top, and you can see mine's is same. No, mine's is a bit lower on the signature item, but I think mine's is 15, so it's not too bad. And then we're going to do the Rowan in that slot, and then the Brutus up here. Now, I don't have a built Brutus on this account, so we're just going to rely on that invincibility to get us as far as we need to go. I don't think this is going to work. I might just be back in a sec. Wait, let's just try. And then I'll be back because I definitely have to swap gear on this one to get it done. And then I think it's going to be a matter of waiting for Pharrell not to die off the Athalia knockdown. So I'm going to change gear and we'll be back. Okay, everything's geared up. We'll see how we go. I don't think I'm going to get it with this team purely because my team isn't quite at the levels that the enemy team is. But if we do a few retries, I might even try a few off camera, see how we go. So Pharrell dying instantly is definitely bad for what I'm trying to do. And I think that's definitely the play there. You got to wait for the Pharrell to dodge that Athalia on her start, which he did on the first one, but now he's getting trashed. There you go, got the dodge. Unfortunately, he didn't get to fear. So maybe we try and fiddle it around. But like I said, not ideal. Like at this stage, and hopefully this is where we can get more people entering data. You can find someone with the type of things you're using. So like I'm using, like my two main are Irons and God Comp. And those are the ones I'm using at the moment as my two main teams. So if we get more data in there and I could find someone with like maybe a variation of Irons or a variation of God Comp, might get me through in what I'm trying to do. Also, my Brutus is pretty trash, so keep that in mind. So let's go here. Let's put Brutus against the Thane, see if that changes anything. I'm going to try a few more times, see if I can get Pharrell to dodge. But once again, my team, I'm not optimized for this team, so we'll see how we go. Okay, couldn't manage to quite get it done. I actually did get really close. Like it took me about 20 tries for Pharrell to survive long enough. But basically, like I said, this website, it's essentially the stage info button with the winning formations, but hopefully it's going to have more optimizations. And if you guys want to, you can, and you're like, you know, you're pushing, if you're pushing at the peak of your limits, not like me being absolute trash at the game, and you want to go here and enter some of your teams, feel free to jump over and help out. Because like I said, if they can optimize this a bit more, it could actually become much better than the stage info. Like if we could get things like artifacts thrown in here as like a general like help, like as a way, like if you could enter it in, I don't know how they do that. I don't know how tedious would be, but something like that, you know, and then you can start searching by levels. So you could like maybe filter it from lowest level clear. And that way you can go, okay, this team's clearing it, like I said, at 30 levels below me. Surely I should be able to get this done, even if I'm not quite as beefed up as they are. Things like that. But you also got to take into account things like if someone's using like a Saurus and it's 30 signature item, you're going to need that 30 signature item Saurus. Other things are not as important, but nonetheless, a really, really cool feature, guys. Definitely go over and check it out. Once again, AFK Helper, I'll leave it linked in the description. Be really nice if we could just expand the data in that to get more of an idea on what people are using. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.